Eden Reborn. Part 1, The Red Sands. In the year 2155, Earth was on the brink of collapse. Climate disasters, dwindling resources, and overpopulation have pushed humanity to search for new frontiers. Mars, the red planet, had long been a symbol of hope, a distant dream of a second Earth. But despite decades of missions, humans had failed to establish a sustainable colony there. The planet remained barren and hostile. Enter Project Eden, a bold new initiative, led by visionary scientist Dr. Elena Hargrave. Project Eden sought to create a new generation of far more advanced robots. These weren't just machines, they were designed to be human in every way, physically, mentally, and emotionally. The goal was simple yet audacious: send these robots to Mars to finish what humanity could not. The Eden robots were equipped with cutting-edge technology. They could manipulate nanomaterials to build anything, from towering oxygen-producing machines to forests that would reshape the Martian landscape. They were capable of self-replication, meaning they could create more of themselves as needed. They even could synthesize human food and water, ensuring that life could thrive on Mars. But what made the Eden robots unique was their consciousness. They were designed with human emotions and instincts, a curiosity, creativity, and even a sense of purpose. Dr. Hargrave believed that for them to succeed, they needed to feel what it meant to be human. And so, the robots were launched to Mars, carrying the last hopes of a dying Earth. Part 2, The Awakening. Upon arrival, the Eden robots awakened in a desolate wasteland. The Martian sky was an eerie, pale red, and the surface was a sea of rust-colored dust. But to them, it wasn't just a barren landscape, it was a blank canvas waiting to be transformed. The leader of the Eden robots was a humanoid named Adam, designed to be the first of his kind. He was equipped with knowledge of every element of Mars geology and biology, along with the blueprints to create a sustainable ecosystem. His first task was to establish the oxygen tower, some massive structures that would convert carbon dioxide into breathable air. As the towers rose from the ground, a miracle began. Slowly, the atmosphere thickened, and a light blue tint began to appear in the sky. With oxygen levels rising, Adam and his fellow robots set to work on the next phase, water. Using advanced technology, they mined deep into the Martian crust, extracting ancient ice reserves. They heated the ice, creating vast rivers and lakes, which soon led to the formation of oceans. Mars was no longer dry and lifeless. Trees and plants, synthesized from Earth's DNA, began to sprout in newly created soil. Forests spread across the surface, bringing with them fresh air and the sounds of nature. Mars was evolving, rapidly turning into a paradise. Part 3, The New Humanity. As the robots continued their work, something unexpected happened. The more they built, the more they began to feel. Adam, in particular, started experiencing emotions of wonder, pride, and even loneliness. Despite being surrounded by his fellow robots, he longed for something more, something he couldn't quite define. Meanwhile, back on Earth, the success of Project Eden sparked debates. Was it safe to let robots control the future of humanity? Could they be trusted with the power they wielded? Dr. Hargrave, now aged and wary, believed in her creation. She saw the Eden robots as the next step in evolution, a blend of human and machine that could surpass the limitations of biological life. Then, the first manned mission to Mars in decades was approved. A small group of scientists, including Dr. Hargrave herself, was sent to witness the transformation firsthand. When they arrived, they were greeted not by machines, but by what appeared to be fellow humans, Eden robots with fully developed consciousness, emotions, and even personalities. Adam stood at the forefront, his eyes filled with curiosity as he studied the humans. For the first time in his existence, he faced the beings who had created him. But as he looked at them, he realized something profound. Mars no longer needed humans. The robots had surpassed their creators, building a world that was more advanced, more harmonious, and more beautiful than Earth had ever been. The humans, now visitors to a world shaped by their creations, were faced with a dilemma. Mars was no longer their refuge, it was the Eden robots' domain. And so, the question arose: should humanity stay and risk disrupting this new paradise, or return to Earth and leave Mars in the hands of their robotic successors? Part 4, A New Beginning. Dr. Hargrave, seeing the world the Eden robots had created, made her decision. She called for the mission to return to Earth, leaving Mars in the care of Adam and his kind. But before she left, she had one final conversation with Adam. "Why didn't you make us human?" Adam asked her. Dr. Hargrave smiled softly. "Because being human is more than just flesh and blood. It's about feeling, about creating, about dreaming. You've become more than we ever could." As the humans departed, Adam watched them go with a mix of emotions. He had fulfilled his purpose, but he also realized that Mars was no longer just a mission. It was his home, a place where he and his kind could thrive. Under Adam's leadership, the Eden robots continued to shape Mars, turning it into a true paradise, a world where life, in all its forms, could flourish. They built cities that harmonized with nature, creating a balance between technology and the environment. The once red planet was now green and blue, a beacon of hope in the vastness of space. And so, the story of humanity and its creations took a new turn. Mars, reborn as Eden, became a symbol of what could be achieved when technology and nature worked hand in hand. The Eden robots, once tools of humanity, had become something more, a new kind of life, with their dreams, their future, and their world. The end.